tables, right? Yeah, so pretty much we have covered the tables, the main key codes that are associated with the ABAP. Okay. And we stopped at structure, no? We stopped at structure. So today we will continue. Program, where do we write the program? Where we have all the programs information, where you can see. Here you can see the program information.
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening.
Sir, show once last day notepad.
1 minute. So where I can see the program related information.
SC38.
What is SC11 for?
Table.
Table.
Dictionary.
Data dictionary. So last class I was talking about the structure. Yeah, this we need to know why it will trouble us. So sometimes we will be looking for a table, right? So the tables are used in the program. Now, suppose I want any report. First question is from where we are taking the data. That is the source. As I told you, vendor address, bank details information. Right. So from which tables we are getting LFA1 and LFCK tables. Correct. So we are getting the source tables we call. We are getting the information from there. On that we are building the logic and we are saying display like this. So get this information and display like this is what is written in the SC38. Correct? What happens is, now there are some 10 reports, okay. Now the 10 reports, they are all the basic logic is the same, right? So all the 10 reports, they are taking some fields of table 1, some fields of table 2, some fields of table 3. Table 3. We stopped here, right? Yeah. Sorry, I had to suddenly, skip the class last week. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Now, so some fields of table 1, some fields of table 2 and some fields of table 3. Okay. So now I am writing the logic like this. So there is one program, I am in SC38. Just understand the logic. I am in SC38, I am writing a program. For some reports, I am writing the program and every time I am giving the logic like this. Okay, so data, I am saying data source. What are the tables? I am saying data from table 1, these are the fields. Table 2, these are the fields. Table 3, these are the fields. Like that, every time I am writing the program, and again I have to write the entire, what all the fields and tables, right? So 99% of the cases it is all the same. So again I have to write again and again. Because I need some fields of some tables, some fields of some tables and some fields of another table, I need to run a report. Then every time I have to tell the system, take these fields from this table. Take these fields from this table. Take these fields from this table. Like that I have to tell every time I am writing the logic. So now they have come up with just something new. So what they have done, instead of writing like this, is all they have given a name. They have given a name. What name? Structure. Structure, ABC structure. Right? In that all this logic is there. All this data information. So instead of writing every time in every program, in all the 100 programs, I can just say a structure ABC, right? Correct or not? So here the data is not there. When I give the structure here, system will go to structure. So in the structure what tables are there, it will go and hit those only. But it is helping me to save my time and effort. So structure is like a virtual table where you have the different fields of different tables. System will finally hit the final tables only. Because data is not in the structure, data is in the tables only. Understand? Is it clear, everybody?
So just like samples.
It's just like
Samples. We are using samples control.
Just like variant, na sir? Variant also similar.
not variant. I can talk with masking we are doing but kind of. So I want to apply it for multiple programs. So what I will do, I will like a symbol, like a symbol. So here it's like we will create a structure. So whatever fields I want from whichever table, I will put it under a structure. And whenever I want combination
of multiple tables.
The structure is a virtual table which contains fields of different tables. Right? Yeah. Structure can be used in multiple programs. Structure once created can be used in multiple programs without directly bring to the source table. Now it is better, right? Got it? You understood? So it has made the life of the programmer easy. The structure is not there. Every time they have to say table 1, these fields, table 2, these fields, table 3, these fields, and many times they are using the similar options. Correct or not? So why not have a structure and then use it every time? Once you create the structure, you can use it n number of programs. Is it clear? So you know the difference between a structure and a table? Structure and a table.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. See, whenever I want to write a program in the ABAP code, whenever I want to write any program, any code or logic, first I need the data source. From where you want to take which field, which table data you want to take and what logic you want to run on it. Salman Khan, you are becoming popular. Huh? Now, okay, understood. So
What is there in the data? So, what type of data will be available?
Now, last class I was discussing about the vendor bank details information. Right. So what is the user thing? I will just give the vendor number. Right. I want vendor bank details. That is the information we want. So we have done that. So for that, what import tables we are requiring? Now vendor bank details, where is that? It is in LSTK table. You know that. So what I have to do now? I have to go to vendor master data table and then vendor bank table. Both the tables it has to go. First it has to take the key information of one table and match it with the key information of another table, and from there it has to pull the data. Correct or not? Yeah? So that is the source, right? Somewhere you have to tell, na? Right. So you always run the logic on a data, na? There is no data, what logic can you do? Suppose you are saying I want to do the addition. To do the addition you need information or not? Data you need, no? That is what is the data source, right? Which table, what field. Clear? So
Yes,
the
sir.
logic, definitely any program you take, you go there, you will definitely see the word data. Right? The data will be defined clearly. It will be in blue color. Blue color means all the codes, na? Data. So what data, which tables it is taking, it will show. Correct? Yeah. Now, so that is the data. Okay. So the data, every time suppose I am having 10 reports or 50 reports, in all the reports I am using the same fields and same table. Same field, same table. Then why is that every time I am writing the logic, why should I give every time? Instead I create a structure of it, with the same fields and same table. Every time I just refer to the structure, it will automatically go and hit the main table. Is it clear?
Yes.
It's like a virtual. It is not there. The data is not getting stored in the structure. The data is getting stored in the tables only. See, I have to understand. Some fields means some fields of table 1, right? I want understand like this. I want 5 fields of table 1. I want 4 fields of table 2. I want 11 fields of table 3. Now I cannot create one more table of these fields. No? Understand? So 5 fields from table 1, 4 fields from table 2, 11 fields from table 3. Now I cannot create one more table for this. No? So that's why. So a structure, a temporary virtual structure is created for this combination. And automatically it is used in the program. So every time I use this structure, system knows, okay, 5 fields of this table, 4 fields of this table, I should go and pick up. Is it clear? So you know the difference between a table and a structure?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So when you are looking for a table, sometimes you will come across the structure. Correct now? Sometimes you will come across the structure, right? Sometimes I will show you. Like for example, table you say, right? TF. You see what it is? It is a table. It's a transparent table. We have BSEC table. Display. It is cluster table. I will tell you the difference. Right? We don't have to know. This is ABAP interview question. The difference between a cluster table and a transparent table, pooled table. This is pure ABAP question. Okay. But still, I will tell you. Okay. Now, even ABAPers will not be able to answer this question. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now I will tell you some other table. Yes. PSAS. Display. Transparent table. Okay. Some other tables like what I should say REJCUH. Okay, let me see. This is transparent table. Okay. So most of the table, 90% of the table, they are all transparent table. Okay? Yeah, very rarely you will come across a structure. Okay? When you face a structure, you should try to understand the main table. Yeah, you cannot give the structure to the ABAP. Correct? You cannot give a structure to the ABAP. Right? Yes. Now, so let me tell you the types of tables here. Transparent table, cluster table, pooled table. Okay. So your thing should be always it is a transparent table. It will be your job will be easier. Okay. Whenever you are talking about a cluster table or pool table, it is difficult for the ABAPer to pull the data. Okay? Pull the data. Now what is it? What is it? It is the transparent table is they will have one-to-one relation. It is pure technical. Yeah. If you understand, it's okay. If you do not understand, also leave it. Okay. Transparent table, they will have one-to-one relationship. Okay. What it is, this SAP is a software. Okay. So this is a software. Now database, Oracle database or some other database, it will also have a software. No? Like now you put a small USB in your laptop, that USB also will have a small software. No? Without that you cannot recognize it. No? There will be a drive in it. Correct or not? You buy a new USB and you put it in your laptop. Now do you think the USB is totally blank or is there any program in it? Without that, can the laptop recognize the database, the USB?
It has some programs.
Yes or no?
No.
No, right? So
No.
the database has got its own software. Correct. The database will have to recognize the database, where it is, what it is, and all that. The database has its own software to manage the database. No, but now SAP is another software. So the thing is, there is a coordination between these two things. So what I am seeing here in my SAP, how it is taking place in the database. Correct or not? See, here I am saying I am creating the table 1. Okay. So there also it is in table 1. Okay, fine. Here in SAP software I am writing table 2 created. That is the data dictionary I am talking, right? So in SAP ABAP you have the data dictionary. But the problem here is there are chances that whatever tables you are created in data dictionary, same way it will not be created in the database also. So if you create a table in the data dictionary, it is not 100% sure that same table is created in the database also. There is a slight difference. See what will happen is every time you are asking for information, correct? So it will go and open the table and take the information from there and show you. Okay. So now, if it is one-to-one relationship, what means if there is one table in my data dictionary, same table is created in my database, it is one-to-one. That is the transparent table. So how it is there in the database, same way it is showing in my SAP data dictionary, ABAP dictionary. Both are same. So what database is saying, what my ABAP dictionary is saying, both are same. So there is no difference between the software and the actual reality. Correct? Okay, now sometimes what happens is to improve the speed, what they will do, they will merge the tables into a cluster table or a pooled table. Okay, correct. So here what they do is, many small tables in data dictionary will be merged to form a table cluster in database. Every time you understand. So every time whenever I am using many small tables. I am not using one table. Suppose there are 100 tables. Every time I am using all the 100. So then I am not opening one. Na? And instead I will dump them in one cluster table and I will open all of them together. Every time I open all of them. You understand? Correct? So instead of going to the database, opening one table, another table, 100 tables like that. So see, if I have 100 tables, then I have to put 100 logs, I have to open 100 logs. No? Waste of time. Instead, if I put all of them, dump them into a cluster table in the database, it is easy, na? Only one lock I will open and all the data is available. Is that clear? Yeah.
Yes,
So, transparent table means one table in data dictionary will be matching to one table in database.
database.
Correct? See, we are discussing, even Abapar can listen this class, okay? You can ask any Abapar, right? He will look at you twice, yeah? You ask him what is the difference between transfer table, cluster table, yeah? You check with any Abapar, okay? So now, transparent table means what? One table in the data dictionary, one table in the database. Correct, sir? Is that clear?
Sir, you mean, for example, we have the 10 files and all our 10 files created in the one single folder like.
Because all are small. Yeah, see, the thing is, now a go down is here, right? Go down is here. Now, if you want to take 100 things, now the guy is going, now first thing is going there, opening, bringing it back, small, another one going, opening, bringing it back. What a waste of time it is. Instead, all the small things if you put in one place, you will go once and fetch all of them, no?
Yes, sir.
Makes sense, no? Correct. That is what. So that is the cluster. Clear? Yeah? The name we have got it, cluster table, right? So in the data dictionary, there will be many tables. Correct? But the problem here is, if you need only, suppose there are 100 small tables, okay, understand, the problem comes like. Now you want to use only one small table. Now can you open only one small table?
No.
No, that is the problem. Correct. So when you want to access one small table here, again it will open all all tables. Correct. So there is advantage, there is disadvantage. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
SAP based on so many things, standard tables are also, some tables are cluster tables, some tables are, so 99% it is all transparent tables only. But where SAP thought better put it as cluster tables, they have created it as cluster tables. Okay, which means these 100 tables, they are usually used together. That's why they have done that. Is it clear?
Yes.
Oh. So everything there is a logic behind why they have done that. Right? Correct. To improve the system performance, to improve the system speed, so many factors. So they have converted them into a cluster table. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Pooled table is two or more big tables are merged to a table pool. That is in data. So it is also similar logic, but understand it is a big table, all the two or three big tables they are using simultaneously. So big tables, but they are using together. So why not merge them into a table pool? Okay? How many of you have understood? How many of you have not understood?
Sir, can you tell again the transparent table? I got it, but
Transparent table is very, very simple, straightforward, right? See, suppose I have a hotel. Right? In the hotel I have 100 rooms. In my register also 100 rooms are. Matching, exactly. In the register 100 rooms are there. In the hotel also 100 rooms are there, physical. Matching, perfectly matched. Correct? That is transparent table. Correct. Yeah. Okay. So now cluster table means what? It is not. Register is saying something, but there physically in the database it is something else. So when you go there to open the door, they are all in one big corridor, and that corridor also has a lock. Correct or not? Yeah. So understood? So the physically what is there, And in the register, in the data dictionary, what is there, they will differ. That is where is the cluster and pool table. So when you are talking about a cluster table and pool table to an ABAPer, he will have problem. Why? Because he saying get the data from this small table, it will not get, because it will say sorry, I cannot open this. Because it's a cluster table. Is it clear?
Yes. Yes.
Now, can an ABAPer work without knowing this difference, cluster table and pool table difference? If he does not know, can he work there?
No.
Very important for an ABAPer. Not for us, for him. Correct. So sometimes if ABAPer is, new guy, he will say, sorry, this table not working and all that. You should tell him, because this is a structure table, cluster table, pool table, yeah. So you have to go back and look at the, so this is the, which is the main cluster table it is linked to, and you have to refer to that. Clear? Yeah, because in your front end data, it will be showing the small tables. It will be showing the small tables in this small table name and field it will show, but it is not actually the directly as it is there in the database. No? There will be a cluster table there. That is the problem. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is where the problems may come up. Yeah. So if you don't understand also it's okay. Yeah, this is something I'm talking, someone who is 7 years, 8 years experienced guy, tables and all that, we will be talking about. Yeah.
Sir, what is the difference between virtual table and the cluster table? Both are similar, right?
These are data is there in all of them.
Sir, in virtual table also
Data is not there.
only fields, okay.
Yeah, the data is there in the original tables. I am only creating in the front end, like, in imagination. Something is there here. Got it? So I am taking the information of the fields of various tables, and I am creating a virtual table in the middle, which is not there. And I am using it for programming purposes. So whenever I use the structure name, system will understand, okay, this field from this table, this field from this table, this field from this table. Like that it will understand. So that I don't have to write entire that story every time.
Okay, sir.
Is it clear?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So structure is also very important, right? If I don't have the structure, ABAPer will have to work hard, no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So the main structures, whatever they are creating, they will create them and they can use it every time, no?
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Any other question?
Today
Yesterday is the tables information. Here a slide definition, so that in case you are stuck with the table anywhere, then it will help. Okay. Note. Transparent tables with the same structure both in SAP data dictionary, okay, and database. So first of all, you should start seeing that SAP data dictionary is different. This is SAP software. The database is different because it's a database. Correct. It will have its own software. Correct. Yeah. Now, so whatever you create in SAP SC11, do not think that the same name it will be there. No. Yeah. It has one-to-one relationship with a
what is GDIC?
data dictionary.
Okay.
Dictionary. S11, you see, you go here. S11 / S11 is what? Data dictionary, ABAP dictionary. Okay.
Yes, sir. Got it.
One-to-one relationship with a table in the database. Good. Next, pooled tables. I did a mistake actually. Reverse that. Cluster table is nothing but this is for this is for this. Yeah, I don't work here, no? Okay, control F. Yeah. So I will put it down here.
Sir, it is something like one-to-one, one-to-many, and many-to-many relationship.
1-to-1,
One-to-many,
one-to-one, many-to-one, and
many-to-many.
not many-to-many. That is also many-to-one only.
Yes.
Many-to-one only, but it is few many-to-one, and this is few to one.
Okay, I got it, sir, now.
Okay. Pool tables, okay? Are used to hold a pooled table. So let us write like this. Pooled tables are used to hold a large number of small tables. It has many to one relationship with a table in the database. Okay. It is stored with other pool tables in a single table called pool in database. This is used when data from any small table is being accessed regularly. They reduce amount of database resources needed small tables have to be opened at the same time. So now it is pretty clear, yeah, what is the pool table. Nobody would understand today's class, right? Good, very good. Even in ABAP class also they will take 2 hour session for this. Okay, and they will have so many doubts.
Sir, when it will complete, sir, table?
Today last day, finish.
Okay.
Tomorrow I will start controlling. Yeah, I think you are already set up. Cluster,
ABAP is pure coding, sir.
pure coding is.
Sir, when will
program.
you start integration after controlling?
No, in the middle of the controlling we will do. Controlling will go another 2 weeks, after that integration.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. Cluster tables. They are used to hold the data old data from a few number of large tables. It has many to one relationship. Table in the data. Okay. Many cluster tables are stored in a single table in the database called as a table cluster. Cluster table they are used, okay, I'll cut it short. They are used when the table have a primary key. You know what is primary key?
Yes, sir. Unique key.
Yeah, common, and the primary key in common, and the data in these tables are all accessed simultaneously. That's enough. Okay, pretty good. We have covered much of the above.
So we pulled table 1. Sir, so Abacus can remove the data from the cluster table and the pool table also. It may be difficult because primary key is there, so they can pool the data, not only transparent table.
Oh, these are standard, no? Standard. They are there already.
Okay, okay,
They are there. SAP created them like that. There is no choice. It's one-to-one, easy for you to pull the data.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I have to open, suppose if it is a pooled table or cluster table, and if I want to open only one table, I cannot open. I have to open all full.
Yes. Because, yeah.
So it is advantage in one way, disadvantage. So they have to check it, where the problem is.
Okay.
The above 90%, it is all transparent only. Okay? Unless, if it is very, very required, then only they have treated it as pooled or clustered.
Okay.
Sir, if we come across a pooled table, then we need to tell Adapar about this.
Yeah, he will already know, but in case he should have a, sense, like, yes, it is a pool table, no? So there could be some hurdles. So either it could be system performance problem, right, or data may not be readily available, some problems. You should try to talk to Adapar on this, right? Suppose he is talking, you give him the table. He is saying what it is a pooled table. The data the report will take lot of time.
Okay.
Correct now. So there is no direct access as such, right? So you will look for evaluate other options.
Okay.
If you really want to go for the pool table, fine, go ahead.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, this topic is compulsory to know about this, sir.
No, not required. What I am saying is, in discussions you will hear his words, right? Transparent table,
Okay.
pool. Now Adapar will say, I am having a problem because it is a pooled table, he will say.
Okay.
Then if
Why?
you
Because
don't know,
it's
then you are
practice.
blank, na? Complete blank.
Okay.
Right. So coming to, we will let us start the controlling also. I will give a little introduction about controlling and then we will have a complete session tomorrow, okay? Control. So this is the second model, na? FI model is over. Now we are talking about controlling model. Okay? So the understand controlling is what we are controlling. Yeah, we are controlling something. What we are controlling? We are controlling the business. Correct. So controlling does not mean, generally people think that we are controlling the cost, expenses, not like that. Okay? We are not limited to cost and expenditure. Controlling means we are controlling the entire business. Right. We are controlling the revenues, we are controlling the expenditures, we are controlling the profits, everything we are controlling. Basically, we are controlling the company. Correct? Yes. So coming to first, before we can get into controlling, we need to know the difference between finance and control. Now, finance, what it is legally required. It is legally required. Compulsory. Okay? It is compulsorily required. Okay? Legally required. So finance is legally required. Correct. Next. So legally required, why it is legally required? Finance is what?
Tax also we should file. Tax also we should file. Audit should be done.
If I don't, I file the tax returns. Okay, I will pay the tax also. But I am not maintaining the books of accounts. Is that okay? No. Why no?
Because to file a tax we need to show the books, no sir.
Yeah, it's all in my mind. Na? I'm a very brilliant guy. I have everything in my mind. I'm declaring and paying the tax.
Proof, sir. It is a proof.
We will not have any control over it if we don't maintain any books of accounts.
I don't bother. It is my money. Na? Why are you bothered? It is my money, my company, my business. Why are you bothered?
And for the company,
Company tax.
government require evidence.
Why government needs evidence here?
Because of tax.
If in case you are doing not that time, it will.
In case
if we manipulate the things for
see, government wants, end of the day, government wants what? Money, tax. Now, what you are saying is true or correct, true or false. Yeah, how will they know? Well, I may say I may be selling 5 crores, but I may be saying I sold only 5 lakhs. Now, what is the proof? That proof is the books of accounts. Right. So, what they are saying, anything that you are doing in the business, small or big, you have to record it. Right. You have to show in the books of accounts. Is it clear? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So that is what is. So finance, that is whether you do it in manual in books of accounts, whether you do in Tally, whether you do in SAP, where you do it doesn't matter, but you have to do it. Correct. So finance is legally required. Bookkeeping, accounts you have to maintain. Correct. So that is a legal requirement. That's why we are doing, right? So what we are doing here, we are recording. What we are doing, we are recording the transaction. Recording the transaction. So whatever is happening in the business, everything, right? Salaries paid, rent paid, everything we are recording. Correct? No? Like a CCTV, we are recording everything. What is happening every day, we are recording everything. Rent paid, salaries paid, whatever, everything we are recording. Right? So it is legal record. We are recording the transactions associated with our business. Correct. Then it is for the external report. External reporting means what? Who will use it? Once I record the transactions, what I will do? We will finally what we will do? We will prepare the what? We will prepare the financial statement.
Balance sheet.
Yeah, P&L and balance. Right. So finally, after recording all the transactions, what we will do? We will create the P&L and balance sheet. Correct. So that P&L and balance sheet, who will use it?
Shareholders.
Tax authorities.
Who will use it? First, the government will use it. Right? No, government will use it. For what?
Income tax purpose.
Correct. Then, who else will use?
Creditors.
Creditor. That is the suppliers. No? Suppliers. Our suppliers. Yeah. Creditors. Our vendors will use it. Suppose, see, how they will use to give you credit or not. Correct. Suppose your balance sheet is showing losses. Correct or not? You publish losses this year and you already have a credit of, 30 lakhs already. You are asking for more 10 lakhs. Will he give?
No.
If you are making lot of profit, it's a yes. Correct. So they are taking the decisions based on this financial statement. So the credit limit they will decide. Then what else?
Stakeholders.
Banks will decide how? What they will decide?
Giving loan.
Give loan or not based on your financials. What else? Investors, they will decide based on your financial performance. Correct or not? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Investing. Yeah, for investing. So all these people now you tell me the government, creditors, banks, investors, all these people are internal to the company or external?
External.
Right. See, the internal means the top management, the CEO, employees, they know na financial position of the business. Every day they are seeing it, correct? So do they need to see the balance sheet and know what is happening? No, right?
No.
So it is more about the external reporting than internal. Correct? So we are doing finance to record the transactions. Correct? And then it is legally required. Then what else we are doing? We are so basically it is for the external reporting. People outside the company will look at our published financial statements. Then based on that they will take a decision. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now opposite to this we have the control. Okay? Now control. So what is controlling? Controlling is not legally required. It's not compulsory that you do control. It's not a legal requirement. Not legally required. Okay? Not legally required. So no government, if you are not doing controlling, government will not come and ask you why you are not doing control. Correct? Yeah, it's not legal. And then what we are doing here in the controlling, we are doing the analysis. Analysis of what? Analysis of what we have recorded in FI. Understand? So whatever record of, is analysis of the transactions that we have recorded in FI. Suppose now sales transactions are there. I have recorded 1 lakh sales transactions, different sales. Now we are in the CO, what we are doing? We are doing analysis. Okay, which product we have sold more? Which area we sold more? Which product we made more profit? Like that we are doing the analysis. Analysis of what we have recorded in FI. Clear? So in CO we are doing the analysis of that is recorded in there. Imagine if FI is not there, can I do CO?
No.
Right. That's right. So CO, we are dependent on FI for the data. If data is not there, you cannot do the analysis. Is it clear? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
That's why we always do controlling after FI, so that we have the data. On that data, we are doing the analysis. Okay? So in CO, controlling is not legally required. We are doing the analysis of the transactions that we have recorded, posted in the finance. Clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Then it is for the internal reporting purpose. Internal reporting. Internal reporting means what? Who will need the controlling? Our government will not ask. Banks will not ask. Investors will not ask. See. Now,
Audit,
correct. Understand?
employees, top management.
Just imagine we made lot of profit. Okay, that profit we are showing in the P&L. Now, anybody from outside the company, are they asking which product you made the profit? No. They only want profit, no? But they don't want to see which product, how much. They don't want to see. Who wants to see? Our management. Which product, how much profit we made, which area we made more profit. Like that, these questions are needed for the management of the internal report. Is it clear, everybody? Yeah? The government is it asking you which product you made, how much profit? Is it asking?
No.
Right. All that they want is profit. If they profit, then they will get the tax. Correct? So internal reporting purposes. So mainly the top management, departmental heads, they will be needing these reports. Yeah, departmental heads. Yeah, like that. Okay, internal. Correct. So it is not legally required. Yeah. It is doing the analysis of the transaction that is required. Why we are doing the analysis? To provide information, to provide important information, right? To take business decisions. Yeah. The controlling module, it provides direction to the business. Correct? Very, very important. So it's not like it's not legally required, so we don't need it. No, it is very, very important. Correct? So every business they do controlling. They may not know that they are doing controlling, but they will be doing controlling. Without the controlling, your business may not run properly, right? You don't know which direction it is going. Okay, it is like you are driving a car with closed eyes. Yeah, how long will you go? It depends on your luck. Correct? Yeah. Now, so controlling is that. See, everybody does controlling, right? Even small shopkeeper, general store guy also will do controlling. If you go and ask him, are you doing controlling? He'll say, I don't know what is controlling. But he will be doing controlling. How? So suppose he has got 10,000 rupees, yeah, and he has got only one shelf left in his stores. Okay. Now in that one shelf space, whatever we have and 10,000 rupees, which stock he has to put? Right, he is doing analysis, right? Analysis of each last 3 months transaction. Correct now. So based on his analysis, he will take a decision and he will put that product, right? With the 10,000 rupees, he will buy some product and he will put it so that he will get the maximum returns out of the 10,000. Is it clear? Right. So everybody does controlling, right? They may not exactly know, but everybody does controlling. Okay. So even a small company, big company, everybody does controlling because it will provide important information to the business to take some business decisions. Right? It is very vital for the survival of the organization. So controlling is also very, very important. Okay?
Yes.
Is it clear, everybody?
Yes, sir. And finish all of them. Yes, sir.
So controlling, so what you have to understand, the finance is for internal or external?
External.
External. Is it legally required?
Yes, sir.
What about controlling?
Internal.
It's not legally required.
Not legally required.
Internal. Is it very important? Yes, it's important.
Yes.
Otherwise, you don't know what is happening, right? You are just buying, selling, don't know which direction are you making, correct decisions or not, you don't know. Correct. Now, so in finance, we are doing the recording of the transactions. In CO, we are doing the analysis of those transactions. So what we are saying here, CO is getting the data from FI. So to do the analysis in CO, we want the data to be flowing from FI to CO. Without that data, you cannot do the analysis. So we want the data from FI to CO. Then only we can do the analysis. Is that clear?
Yes.
So tomorrow I will be talking about how we are going to get this information from FI to CO. To do the analysis in CO, I need information that is getting recorded in the FI. So the data, the transactions that are getting recorded in FI, I need that information. So to get that information, what we should do? To get that information in CO, and after getting that, I want to do the analysis. How I do the analysis? Okay? Yeah. So this we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay? Thank you then. We will meet tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Thank you everybody. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you, sir.